I would just like to put a small disclaimer inside this episode that everything that we say is our own opinions, and we will talk about anything we want, however we want, and you don't always have to agree with us. And sometimes we're sorry if we offend you, and sometimes we're not. Hope you enjoy the ride. Thank you. Okay, on with the show.
I like it.
All
right. Am I the asshole for spending my son's university fund on a trip to Europe to drink beer like I always threatened, instead of giving it to his stepbrother after he passed away?
Well, what?
I know, it was a long one. Okay. My son was smarter than me. I almost requested a paternity test because he was so damn intelligent. That is a joke. My ex and I divorced when he was about 12. She remarried when he was 14. I did when he was 16. I had an RESP set up for him. That's an education fund in Canada. As long as he went to a post-secondary school, he could use the money for anything. I always told him that I was okay with him not going to university. That way, I could use the money I saved up for him to go to Belgium and buy some beer from monks that only allow you to buy one case. He knew I was joking, and he always played along. He wouldn't let me get his goat. I don't know what that means. When he got accepted into McGill, it was the proudest moment of my life. I took him out for a beer to celebrate his achievement and mourn the loss of my trip to Europe. My son was struck and killed by a drunk driver in March. I'm dealing with it. My ex is dealing with it. My wife has been nothing but my rock in this. She is holding me up. I was dealing with the funeral arrangements and everything when my ex came to talk to me about his money. She knew he had a scholarship and was just going to use the money for living expenses and an emergency fund. She asked me what I was going to do with it. I said I was going to do what I always said I would. I was going to Europe to drink beer. She asked if she could have it for her stepson. I thought about it and said no. Her husband is a decent enough person, but he made it clear that he wasn't responsible for any expenses for my son. Beyond food and shelter and stuff, obviously. Like I said, he is decent. I said I was not going to do that. I was going to drink beer in my son's honor. She says I'm wasting thousands of dollars. And I guess I am. I have to give back the government portion of the fund, but I don't care. My ex thinks I'm being stupid and irresponsible, wasting my son's money like this. I don't care. My son would laugh his ass off if he knew I actually did it. Am I the asshole?
I don't know how anyone can be an asshole in this situation. It's so tragic. Like, I can't even imagine. I am hurting right now. Wow.
Yeah.
No, you're not the asshole. And honestly, I think that's the only thing you can do with the money besides, like, donating it to stopping more drunk drivers in the future for his name or a cause or something. Like,
No, I think this is a perfect way.
Yeah, I think it is a perfect way
to deal with it. And I like how he said, like, my son would be laughing if he knew, like, that I was doing this, because I think it's like their little inside joke.
Yeah, I think he should.
Yeah. He's keeping his spirit alive by doing this, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, not like hugely out of place by the ex-wife, but kind of is. I don't know.
I think it's okay to ask, maybe.
Yeah. But you need to understand the no.
The no is no. Like,
did he absolutely love his step-sibling? Like, do you think that's what are you asking because you think that's what he would want for his step-sibling? Like, oh, I know.
Doesn't seem like that's
I know
the
step-siblings trying so hard to get into the school, but they don't have the scholarships, but they're not as smart, but they're working really hard, and, like, it would make them happy if they went to school in his place. Okay. But as a father, you would know from the kid's expressions of what he's said. And yeah, you think that that's the best way to do that. I think you need it for your mental health, man. Like, yeah,
exactly. And I think OP, I don't know, he kept it light and positive, with some like funny remarks in his
It's pretty awkward
post.
Even asking for money after a kid just died.
Like,
why are you even asking me for money? Like,
exactly.
Why are you even thinking about this right away?
Exactly. Like, that was like her first thought. Like, oh, what's he gonna do with the money now?
Yeah, that shouldn't even be like.
Oh my God, like, I couldn't imagine ever bringing that up.
No,
when your son just died.
Couldn't even ask.
Like, No way.
Oh my God, I'm hurting.
Top comment, not the asshole. Sorry for your loss. I thought it was a clickbait title, but this is a sad fucking post. I hope you enjoy your trip and pour out some for your homie. It sounds like you guys had a good relationship.
Yeah, like when you first read that title, I thought it was gonna be like my son fucked around and decided not to go to school, and he's like he wants his money to party, and I'm gonna go use his money to drink beer. In the first half of the title, like, am I the asshole for using my son's college fund to go buy beer?
Yeah, but in the title it says after he passed away.
Yeah, then it said, yeah, I'm just saying for the first half of the title,
Okay.
I'm like, oh, this is where this is going. Like, son fucked around, now he's finding out. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
And then the son died. I'm like, oh my God, my heart fucking hurts.
Yeah. Very sad, but I think OP did the right thing for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, back to me.
Yep.
I have a more enlightening one, so we're going to
Okay.
bring the mood
Perfect.
right back up.